Fuck. Who the hell is that guy? shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Help at the gas station, please. It's coming. Ah, fuck. I got the card at least. Got him for 100. Stay. I got you. They have slurps here. I can't mark the slurp, but it's there. Yep, all of it. Oh. In there. Finish him. Our bounty's behind us. Oh shit. Okay.
Bottom third, Bryce Harper's up the first pitch outside. Doesn't want it. The next pitch, maybe. Did he offer? They appeal. Says no. Not even close. Next pitch, yes. Big old swing. Straight through it. 2-1. Doesn't need it. It's outside. 3-1 pitch. Ooh. Nice one. Okay. Count is full. Lock in. Come on, Bryce. Oh, did he go? Yes, says Angel Hernandez. Are you serious? There's no fucking way. That's terrible. Oh, you're done. Are you shitting me? That's fucking terrible. You're garbage. There's no fucking way. Are you shitting me? There's no fucking way I fucking went. That's so fucking bad. You fucking shitting me? Are you serious? You swung. You swung. Angel Hernandez is such a weirdo, man. Just standing there taking this abuse the whole time. I mean, what else are you going to do? And then just a very casual, you swung. Bullshit. Fuck you. That's so bad. You're terrible. You're terrible. You'll see. You'll see. Angel Hernandez, you'll see. You'll see. Unfortunately, you're not really going to see. Bryce isn't really going to see. Not really a swing. No. So Angel Hernandez is smugly saying, you'll see. You'll see. Bryce goes, you'll see. You'll see. You're actually the one that's going to see. Okay? Now the manager's going to talk to him, and he's like, swing. It was a swing. The one before he held. That one, he went. And, yeah, so this was the two swings. This is the one before, and on the right is the one where he says he went. So he says that the 1-0 pitch on the left, Bryce held, but the other one, he went. They're pretty identical. Bryce gets his bat head to the same spot and brings it back. If anything, he brings it back quicker than the one on the right, like closer to his shoulder, faster, and the one on the right, which is the one Angel says he went on. So Angel's, entertaining as all get out, but a horrible umpire. There's no fucking way, says Topper. Bryce is going to walk back to the crowd, ejected in the third inning, throws his helmet into the crowd. The dude is also an entertainer. Everyone bobbles it. No one gets it. Eventually, they're going to give it to a little kid. Angel Hernandez is like, he'll see. He'll see. Bryce is like, all right, see you guys later. Nope, you'll see. You're the one that's going to see. And this kid got a helmet. And this lady knows she's going to be on TV now, so she's like, let me get my gum out of my mouth. But look at this cute kid. Look how cute he looks in his helmet. What a souvenir for him. And just think, if Angel Hernandez wasn't so bad at being an umpire, this kid isn't that happy. Joey Gallo had an at-bat versus Yu Darvish where just a lot of weird stuff happened all in one at-bat. It's 4-0 in the bottom of the fourth, 2 outs, runner on second. This one's brought to you by DraftKings. Gallo's ready. Catcher's ready. He's going through the sequence of signs because there's a runner on second. And they're not using pitch com. Fastball upstairs, 1-0 is the count. That's the first pitch, 95 miles per hour. Now they're going through the sequence again. 2-2, 1-2, 3-4, wiggle, wiggle. Yes, that's what I want to throw. I believe this one's a cut fastball that gets slammed. 113 miles per hour into the crowd. And did you see the evasive dodge by the person on? Look at this. The chair's up, they're over. It would have hit him. Boom. Chair's up, they're over. It was coming right for him. Then it hits the railing, but this guy would have saved it with his tray. And then this guy, Kershaw, he grabs it, and the guy in the seat above him made the laziest attempt to get ball ever. Guess it's not coming towards me. So now the catcher's saying 2. This is 1. Okay, yeah, 2. The second sequence. Yes, the second sequence of signs. It flashes the 2s there. 3, 4, 2, 1, 7, 8. What's the pitch going to be? It's a 1-1 count. Curveball drops it on the outside. Gallo doesn't like it. Could have hit it like that. Is that what he's saying? He says, I don't know about that. Could have just could have hit it. Those red gloves. Nice 2 pitches back to back. Now Darvish is looking in. Needs to get the sign again. 1-2 to strike him out. Let's see. Okay, no idea. It's blurry. There's a lot of things going on. 1-2 pitch. Fastball. They cross him up. He hits the ump. Oh my God! Look at the reaction of this woman. Just a quick frown. Yeah. This guy, he didn't get to see it at all because he was helping put her necklace on, so he just missed the ump get hurt. And this girl, she misses her mouth with popcorn, which in turn makes her miss the ump. And then she doesn't care. She wants to look at something else. Slow miss. Missed it. Didn't see. No interest. Umpire gets hurt. Right in the tattoo. Yu Darvish comes up and says, I'm so sorry. He says, okay. It's okay. It happens. We're just playing baseball. It's all good. And the umpire, he's going to turn and say, yeah, foul ball. Foul ball. And I don't think it was a foul ball. I mean, we can look at it. Maybe you heard something, but I don't know. I don't know if there was a noise. Maybe. It didn't look like a foul ball. Looks like a ball. Gallo got help. He says, okay. I thought we were on 2. That's why he crossed you up. Now Gallo says, you okay? He says, hey, I'm good. We're friends. We're not going to be fighting later in this at-bat. 1-2 is the count. The next pitch. That was like a cutter away. Ball. So now the catcher's thinking, what should we throw now? 1, 2, 3, 3. Double 3. Is that a slider? Maybe. Can't be that simple, can it? 1, 2, 3. Slider. I really don't know if it's that simple. But the next pitch, 1, 2, 2. Oh, is it that simple? It can't be that simple. But, curveball. So maybe it is that simple. He doesn't like it. He's upset. And now Turner's on second. He's like, is it that simple? Is that what it is? Just the doubles? And Machado's going to say, yo, you, change the signs. Change the signs. He says, oh, yeah, my bad. I'll change the signs. The 3-2, the payoff pitch, slider in the zone, rocketed foul into the dugout. Now, this is when I got really confused. Both broadcasts completely added 2 pitches to the sequence. So, look, This is the Padres on the right and the Dodgers on the left. They're broadcast. You got fastball short, 87 mile per hour cutter. Yep. 72 mile per hour curveball. Yes. Four-seam fastball that hits the umpire. Yes. And then they added 2 cutters. Now I don't know. Maybe Darvish took warm-up pitches when the umpire got hurt, but I watched it and they didn't show him take any warm-ups, or did they?
No. But what many people fail to understand is just how innovative Timbaland's beat-making techniques actually are. But what are these techniques? What does Timbaland do with his beats that make them so distinct? Today we're going to uncover this by analyzing his beats and breaking down 3 ideas that he uses in his production that you can use to improve your own beats as well. But if you could do me a favor and hit like or subscribe, it really does help my channel out, and I would love you forever. Thank you so much. So let's start off with number 1. Timbaland's early breakthrough happened when he produced for Aaliyah and Genuine, and it was here he first started making a name for himself. And one of the beats that helped him do this was Are You That Somebody? Now this might seem like a simple beat at first, but once you break down how this beat was made, we'll start to see how complex Timbaland's production actually is. Starting off, take a listen to the sample that he uses for this beat. As you can hear, the melody is completely different. It's not as if Timbaland simply just took the sample and looped it like this. Yeah, that's not what's happening in this beat. Timbaland just did so much more, and this is the first technique that he often used in his beats, which is repitching the sample. So here's how Timbaland made the loop for his beat. First, he isolated just a single note from the sample, and he mapped it across the keyboard. And this allowed him to create his own musical pattern. And this is why repitching is such a powerful technique. This is why I often recommend using more minimal samples as you get more and more experience. It allows you to do complex techniques just like this. So here is the pattern that Timbaland came up with using just this one simple note from the sample. And as you can see, this is a pretty complex pattern. Lots of notes with different pockets of rhythms, which is part of what Timbaland's also known for. But this beat gets even more insane. If we compare our loop to what Timbaland came up with, it sounds different than what we have so far. That's because Timbaland layered yet another chop from the same sample and created an even more complex pattern with it. So here's the second piece of the puzzle, the second chop that Timbaland uses. And again, he uses the same repitching technique to map this across the keyboard. Then he creates a second pattern using the sound that sits on top of the first one that we just built. So here, not only is Timbaland using a technique that very few producers were doing at the time, like repitching, he does it using multiple pieces of a sample while stacking them on top of each other. This is a level of sampling you just don't hear often, even today. Most producers are just happy looping a sample, but as you can see, Timbaland pushes his samples further, not to mention his unique drum patterns as well. When we break down this drum pattern, you can start to see some interesting ideas in here as well. For example, instead of having a snare on the usual spot on the fourth beat, he places multiple snares around it. And you can hear he pans them around, which is also unusual. Later on in the drum loop, we have this one kick that has a completely different timing as well. You can see it's nowhere near being close on the standard grid. And this is what I mean. Even though this beat might seem simple sounding, it's just a guitar and a drum loop on the surface, the amount of distinct techniques and ideas within the details is what makes his beats stand out. Now, as Timbaland and Aaliyah continue to work together, Timbaland's production continued to evolve. We can hear this on More Than a Woman. Now, when you listen to the sample for this beat, you might notice something interesting. Timbaland doesn't use the full sample for his beat. Take a listen to the sample compared to what Timbaland did. The sample is huge and orchestral, which might not result in the most balanced sounding beat. This is exactly why Timbaland makes some smart production choices. And one simple and quick difference is that the sample is put closer to a mono space. The sub did not sound as large, but what's more important is what you can hear in the first half bar. Timbaland swaps out the sample for his own guitar pattern. And it's this guitar that's used throughout the entire beat. Now the reason why this is a good production choice is because the guitar is a much more small and flexible sound. This is what helps Timbaland create an entire beat that doesn't sound so overwhelmingly full compared to if you just use the sample. And when we break down the guitar pattern, it's playing the same melody, the same musical idea as the sample, which is what helps it integrate with the sample as it comes in and out throughout the beat. So here we can start to see Timbaland's evolution, where he starts blending his own sounds and instruments alongside samples, rather than just relying on samples alone. But by the way, if you struggle with your own beats, I want to recommend Better Beatmaker, my online beatmaking program. It helps break down beatmaking in a way that makes it easy to understand. If you feel like watching YouTube is just too technical, helps you want to remember to say they got more out of 5 minutes of Better Beatmaker than watching it. Now back to the beat. Later on,